I'm going to show you the bait that I've been catching with on Lake of the Ozarks. It's not really the bait I wanted to use just because it's so simple and not really as pretty as the ones I usually make. But these were the ones that were catching fish. Come on, I'll show you. You see it? No paint on the jig head. And it's disappointing because you do all that work putting eyes on them, make them all fancy and stuff. And they turned their nose up at those, but we're hammering these. Even in the same color scheme. It was just kind of weird. Lake of the Ozarks, it's been really good, but it's been a really good bite on just a cheap, plain crappie jig. And to be honest with you, it hurts a lot less to hang this up. So we got a little Sally Hansen's on the shank. We're going to tie right down to the point. We're using a 16th ounce round ball jig head with a number 6 heavy duty hook. I can't think of the number of this hook, but you could almost pull your boat. You could almost use it as a log chain. That's just a crazy heavy hook. So we got 2 hackle feathers, chartreuse. We're going to pull it out. We're going to cut, about 1.5 inches out of it. We're going to lay 2 of them on this side. We're going to tie them in, kind of loose to the point. Now tighter on the way back up. Get it right back up to the head and stop. We're going to take 2 more. And the way I get them to flare is I take, they'll have this natural profile when you get them. I stack them on top of each other, back to back. Hold them together. Pull them out. And then I got 2. See how they're going? Splitting out. It's giving more of it's giving a little better profile. And we're going to lay those 2 on the opposite side. And we're going to tie those in loosely up to the point of the hook. And we're going to come back and we're going to go tight. And I got a little bare spot right there in the middle. I don't want that bare spot. I want to fill that in. So I'm going to take 1 more hackle feather. We're going to cut it off. Let it hit the floor. And we're going to lay it right in the middle on the bottom of that bait. We're going to tie right to the point of the hook. We're going to come back out. It's disappointing when you put a bunch of work into a crappie jig and they turn their noses up at it and going through the colors. I picked up some of these. I had like 20 of them tied up. And we started using these on my guide trip and they were hammering it. They were coming from 5 feet away to smack it. We tied our chenille in. We're going to pull it out tight. We're going to wrap it. Keep our bobbin down out of the way, all the way up to the head. We're going to stop right there, and we're going to swap the bobbin. We're going to wrap that chenille a couple times, pull around the neck, and we're going to go 1 more wrap, and then the exact same thing. We're going to wrap that chenille really good. And we're going to leave a little bit of, we're going to tie this up to where I can see the threads. And cut that off. And let's check it out. Let's rotate it and see what we got. It's exactly what I wanted. Is it the shininess of the head that was doing it? I don't know, but they were very aggressive to this color and another one. I'm going to do the next one just like it, and I'll show you the other color. I'm not going to change color thread, though. I'm going to keep using the pink 210 denier ultra thread. We'll cut our thread loose. We're going to seal it up with the UV resin, the threads. Ain't so worried about the head of it. I just want to make sure I got a good bond right there. I want to make sure my threads get some resin, UV resin on them. Push it down in there. Might as well just go over the head just a little bit anyway. And that's it right there. Just like that, that's it. I have been catching limits of crappie at Lake of the Ozarks 4 days back to back with that color and the next color. All right, so the next one's in the vise. The exact same thing. 16th ounce round ball head. Number 6, J hook. Put a little coating on it. A little bit, don't take much. I don't want that I don't want that smell. Whether they react to it or not, I don't like opening my box and knowing I've got that. I can smell that. Be easy with your Sally Hansen's. You know, whether the smell affects them or not, I haven't really noticed that difference. But why risk it? 2 pink hackle feathers. Lay these first 2 on the side closest to me. Lay those 2 on this side. Wrap it all the way down to the point. Little bit of a bare spot. I got one more feather laying out here. We're just going to fill it up. That really wasn't that bad of a bare spot. I'll cut that one off right there. Lay it right in the middle on the bottom side of the bait. Our chenille. And this is, let me see if I got the bag. Hairline Dubbins Tribal Antron Chenille, medium fluorescent, ACM 127. That's part number for it. This is a super durable chenille. We're going to lay it right there. It's a little bit thicker than most chenilles, but this stuff will take a beating. And we're going to pull it back over. Now, this bait is just the exact opposite of the one we just did. And I want the pink neck. I want the pink inside that neck. So I'm not worried about that thread showing. A lot of people say, well, it's not a perfect bait if you can see your thread. Well, I took a survey with the crappie and they said they did not care. And we're going to check it and see what we got. I like it. 2 baits that are almost the exact same thing, exact opposites of each other, and they've been producing crappie very well at Lake of Ozarks. The schemes, just the opposite. Pink body, chartreuse tail, chartreuse body, pink tail. Get our UV resin inside that neck. And I'm going to do the UV resin just to where I can see that the threads are wet. Then we're going to put it in our UV box, cure them up. But that's it. Simple. So like I said, don't overthink it. They don't have to be super crazy fancy for a fish to react to it and bite it and eat it. And sometimes you get crappie that are just in a mood. They will bite anything that comes down. But I honestly seen a difference between the ones with eyes and the ones without eyes. And I've seen it vice versa. I've seen it the other way. Sometimes they only want the ones with the eyes in them. But the ones here at Lake of Ozarks, they've been smashing those. And like I said, the good thing about a bait like that, it don't hurt quite so bad when you hang them up. You know what I mean? You got just a round ball head, a couple feathers, a little bit of chenille, and however you want to glue your neck down. Simple. Keep it simple. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget, check out fishoutlaw.com. If you buy any rod from Outlaw, use EMJCO code at checkout to get 10% off any rod that you purchase. Leave them a note. Tell them Eric sent you, but they'll know. Put in the EMJCO. I'm still doing fully guided fishing trips. Pick the lake. I'll meet you there. I supply everything. Rods, reels, bait, tackle. I usually have water in my boat, some things to snack on. All you got to do is bring something to drink or something to snack on. Boom. Like, share, subscribe if you don't mind, please.